All right, everybody. So, welcome to the playground virtually. Welcome to our first, I will call this the first official meeting because we do have a new executive board in the building. If you don't know me, my name is Alex Hans. Most people know me as Nemo. I am the advisor for the Black Student Union. For those who probably come by or see us on the Connect Streets, what are we? We're an organization here at Full Sail University. We're here serving where our pillars, diversity, culture, and leadership. That's kind of how we build this playground and how we serve you all. But our goal is to always make sure that we're looking out for our community. I always like to tell students this is inspired by the culture, for the culture, but not excluding any other cultures as well. So what we do here is definitely open to every playground. But of course, if you come to our turf, to our playground, you're going to get to know about us and what we do and how our community gets down. So I think that'll be it from me. I'll be hanging out moderating the chat, but I'm going to actually leave it to our new executive board members, which you all will be trying to figure out once again tonight, who they are and what they do. So we'll pass it to Trey, and then you guys can start the show.
All right, good evening, afternoon, wherever it is in your time. Hello, everybody. My name is Trey. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yes, everybody can hear me. Okay. So again, my name is Trey, and we are going to kick off this Guess Who with BSU. So what we are going to do is we're going to start off with an activity called Outlandish Introductions. So what this is the executive board, along with myself, will be introducing another member of the executive board. That executive board member might be themselves, or it might be somebody else. And it is your job as the participants to try and guess which executive board member we are introducing. All right. So are there any questions before we get started? Does anybody have a question before we get started? No questions? All right, so we will start just because, seems cool. Thank you, Stephen. I hope I said your name right.
Stefan.
Stefan?
Yep.
Cool, well, thank you, Stefan.
No problem.
We are going to start off with, I guess I'll start off. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start off. Y'all got to give me a second. It wouldn't let me join from my computer, so I'm struggling from my cell phone. But I'm coming though.
D, if you want to tell them how they can vote on who they think is who, real quick, while Trey does whatever he's doing.
Okay, so can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how we're gonna do this is I'll give you so your options will be D, Daenerys, which is myself, Princess, if you could see her, Trey, and then there's one more other person who could not be here tonight. So they are the other option, and her name is Ari. So as we go, you guys want them to put the name. We're gonna do it by number. So Trey's number will be 1. Ari's number will be 2, and I'll put it in the chat box. My number will be 3, and Princess number will be 4. So at the end, we'll just go through and we'll ask if you thought this one was Trey, put their number in. If you thought this one was Ari, so on and so forth. Has everybody got that? Any questions? Okay, Trey, you could start.
All right, so I will start off by introducing a member of the executive board who is a student in the Music Business Bachelor's of Science program. This person's dream vacation spot is Tahiti. And if they were to win a superlative in high school, it would be the most likely to end up on reality TV. A fun fact about this person is that when they were 8, their sister chipped their tooth. 2 years later, this person burned their sister's arm. I'm guessing in retaliation. So, who is this person? Remember, my number is number 1. Ari is number 2. Princess is number 4. And D, aka Britt, Denarius, whatever you want to call him, is number 3. Sorry, I did that all out of order.
We're gonna have you vote at the end, just because if we do them all right now, then the last person.
Can vote now. They can vote now,
Okay.
and then we'll just reveal the answer at the end.
Perfect. Great idea.
I see
I'll
a
do
lot
the
of
next one.
ones. I see a lot of ones.
I saw that too. There are a lot of ones in there. They think it's you. Okay, my person's, their degree program is digital marketing. Their dream vacation spot is Greece. If they were to win a superlative in high school, it would be most likely to leave town. And a fun fact about them is they collect shark teeth. Who do you think it is? Option intro number 2. Who do we think that is?
Wow.
Okay, D, you can go. I got a lot of ones for that one too.
All right. So, the person who I am is a film student. Their dream vacation spot is Bali. If they were to win a superlative in high school, it would be most likely to cry during the movie. And then a fun fact about this person is that they laugh when they are nervous. Who do you think that is?
Y'all think it's me?
Princess, they think it's you.
That's so funny. Okay, we keep voting on that one. We got one more. This is our final intro.
Dang, Princess, you be crying in the movies?
Is it?
You be crying in the movies, Princess?
All the time. Somebody just almost walked in my video, and that was really funny, but all is well. This last person, their degree program, they are in the master's program for entertainment business. Their dream vacation spot is Bora Bora. If they were to win a superlative in high school, it would have been most likely to attempt world domination. And then a fun fact is they drink soda when their personal trainer is not looking. So who do we think is cheating on their personal trainer? Who is that? We're getting a lot of 3s.
D.
We're getting a lot of 3s.
Oh, Britt,
okay.
I think it's you.
Okay, let's reveal who we think everybody is.
Well, so
Trey, you went first, yeah?
Yes, Trey. Who are you?
So you mean who did I?
Who's the person you? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I actually introduced Britt, aka D, aka Denarius. That is who I introduced. He is once again a music business bachelor's of science student. His dream vacation spot is Tahiti. His superlative would have been most likely to end up on reality TV. And his fun fact was that his sister chipped his tooth when he was 8, and 2 years later he burned her arm. D, you got to tell the people, was that in retaliation?
It definitely was. My mom in our living room has some very nice furniture, and she had this stone coffee table, and we were not allowed to be in there anyway. And we were running through the house, and my sister hid, and she tripped me, and I fell, and I chipped my tooth. Well, my mom thought it was a good idea to hold off on taking me to the dentist to teach me a lesson for playing in the house. So I had to go to school, and it was my front tooth, but my front tooth chipped. And then so a few years later, I guess I remember it one day, and we were in the kitchen, and I tripped my sister, and she fell, and she tried to catch herself by burning her arm, by putting her hand on the stove and burnt her arm.
Shame.
So permanent tattoo.
Oh gosh. D, can you tell the people what your role on the board is?
So my role on the board is I am the social media and marketing coordinator for the Black Student Union.
I introduced the person whose degree program was digital marketing. dream vacation spot was Greece. They were most likely to leave town, and they collect shark teeth. And that was me. I introduced myself. Hey guys, I'm Princess. None of those things are really exciting, but yeah. I am the CEO. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of BSU for y'all this year. So I'm excited to work with you guys and to do some fun stuff. Who did you introduce, Steve?
Okay, so I introduced Ari, who is a film student, dream vacation spot Bali. If she were to win a superlative, it would be for most likely to cry during a movie. And then her fun fact was that she laughs when she was nervous. And her role here is the COO, Chief Operating Officer, which is the Vice President.
Mm-hmm. And finally, I did the last intro as well. And this was for our executive that is doing their master's in entertainment business. He wants to go to Bora Bora. He's most likely to attempt world domination, and he drinks soda when his personal trainer is not watching, and that is Trey.
That's me.
What?
That is me.
And Trey, what are you doing with us?
What am I doing? So I currently serve as the alumni chair. I initiate and maintain relationships between BSU and the Black alumni, Black and Brown alumni.
Did you guys guess right? All you all thought I was the crier, the one that cried.
I want to know who got all of them correct.
Did anyone get them all correct? If you did, drop it in the chat.
Any correct?
Right. Did anybody get anything right? James got the first one right. Yeah, no, most people got them all wrong. It's okay, guys. We tricked you.
How'd you get the first one right, James?
I just paid attention to you. You kept smirking every time.
Oh yeah, I can't help it.
Yeah, you really did not have a poker face through any
I had to move out the camera, yeah.
I'm going to put all of our names and positions in the chat for y'all as well. We have a fun game that will allow you to get to know us a little better. Also, Trey, are you getting ready with that?
I am trying to see if I can do it from my phone since I'm having computer difficulties.
We are going to play Kahoot. That is the goal. Has anyone played Kahoot? Drop it in the chat. Let me know. Unmute yourself. Talk to us. Executive. Okay, we've got a yep for Kahoot. Officer. Ooh, yay. We have people that have played. Funny, I have actually never played Kahoot before, guys, so I'm excited.
Who's all campus students and who's online students?
That is a good question. Drop a 1 if you're on campus. Well, if you would be on campus, if we could. Or a 2 if you are already online. Like I'm always online. Digital marketing is an online program. Oh, we got a lot of onlines. Okay, online students, yay. Also, if y'all don't mind, if you want to, can you tell us what programs you're in so we know like what programs we have represented in the chat? Music business, okay. Digital cinematography, film, music production, media communication. Okay.
We have a lot of
this is fun.
Very diverse.
I like that. Is anybody graduating soon? Anybody just start recently? Social media. Yay. How are you guys doing? Are you enjoying it? Oh, I think we're starting. You can answer my question in a little bit.
Screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes. Do you see Kahoot popping up right now?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
All right. So for those of you who are participating at home, I didn't know I could do this from my phone, so I am amazed right now. But if you could, I already got James in. Go to kahoot.it or kahoot.it, and you will enter the game pin 500392. You will open up your respective internet browsers, and you will go to Kahoot, KAHOOT.it, and you will enter the game pin 500392. If you have any difficulties, please feel free to let us know. Nalia, I hope I said your name right. That is a beautiful name. I love it.
Hey,
We got D in the game. We got Steph in the game. So while we wait on participants to join the game, the Masked Bandit. I wonder who that is. That sounds like somebody.
I wonder as well.
So before we get started, I just want to give y'all a heads up and some information about this Kahoot. So this Kahoot game continues to emphasize our topic and our theme for today, which is Guess Who BSU. It will ask several different questions about us as the executive board members. But in addition to that, we will also drop some facts and some questions about the Black history of Full Sail. Okay. So I hope that you are all ready. Oh, we lost somebody. I don't know who we lost. We lost somebody. Are we waiting on anyone at this moment? Anybody we waiting on? No? All right. Well, we are going to go ahead and get started.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Where do you enter the game pin on the app? I don't know. Where do you enter the game pin on the app? I just pulled it up on my web browser.
Yeah, it'll definitely be easier if you just do it on the web browser.
yeah, I don't have the app either. Sorry. Yeah, that'll be the only other person.
Okay, we're going to wait on our Kahoot app friend. I can't see who you are because I can't see my screen.
Dominic. Or Dominic.
The Jesus or De Jesus, however you pronounce it. Oh, we lost somebody
Okay,
else.
we're all in. We're ready. We're ready.
We just lost somebody. Oh, there it is. All right, so we are
it.
going to go ahead and jump in and get started.
Yeah.
They keep going from 7 to 8, so we're losing somebody. There it is. And we're starting before that person leaves again. Guess who with BSU? You should be able to read the questions on my screen, but if not, I will read them aloud. Which e-board member has 13 tattoos?
This is
Which
great.
e-board member has 13 tattoos? That's a goal. Whoever got 13 tattoos. Oh, they thought it was Ari. They thought it was Ari. It is Princess Rose with 13 tattoos. I was just as surprised as you all were. Rise and Shine came in. Princess, I'm about to kick you out the game. You can't play.
Why can't I?
Kick you out of the game.
For myself.
I'm playing.
We got Rise and Shine in first place. Rise and Shine in first place. Question number 2. Which e-board member convinced their 2-year-old nephew that his name is Fortnite, and now his nephew only answers to that name? Wow. Maybe I should put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Maybe. One moment, guys. Technical difficulties. He'll be right back.
Can y'all see my screen now?
No.
No, not yet.
No? Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. Here we go.
Oh, you were almost there.
How are they calling me? And I hit.
There we go.
All right, there we go. Man, stop calling me. Okay.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We got it. We got it.
Jeez.
So the
Rising
last
Shine,
one was D. If y'all didn't know, that's who it was.
Oh, that's me. Of course.
Rise and Shine. Again, I don't know who Rise and
that's
Shine
me.
is, but they are on the roll. Mass Bandit got that one correct, and of course, D got that one correct. So shout out to everybody who got that one right. We're going to keep it moving. Which E-Board member has dyed their hair almost every color of the rainbow?
Who is it? Who is it? Is it Ari? Is it me? Is it Trey? Is it D?
Hey, I like that. You got bars.
Oh, thank you.
So if you answer Ari, which is the green square answer, you are correct. Rise and Shine is on. Who is Rise and Shine? Because I think they've been stalking us. They might know who we are personally. They haven't missed a question yet.
Okay.
Next question. This graduate was the first Black woman inducted into the Full Sail University Hall of Fame. Who is she? Who is she? The first Black woman to be inducted into Full Sail's Hall of Fame. Who is she? 5 seconds. And the answer is Miss Charity Lomax. So if you answered the yellow circle, you were correct. If it's Rise and Shine, wow. Rise and Shine.
Oh, you
I
are
like
good.
We got James and Steph on the leadership board, and we got the Math Bandit, D, and Rise and Shine still leading the leadership board. Next question. Which E-Board member has 32 biological siblings? Which E-Board member has 32 biological siblings? Sheesh.
That's a lot. I'm
That
sorry.
is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's a lot. I don't. And oh, y'all knew that one. That one was me. That one was me, Trey Cobbs. That one was me, Rise and Shine. So, who is Rise and Shine? Alex, are you Rise and Shine?
Rise and shine.
Show
I think
yourself,
Alex-
Rise and Shine. It's
think
not
Rise
Alex
Alex.
and shine is already on camera.
Which E-Board member roller skates almost every day? Which E-Board member roller skates almost every day? Is it Princess? Is it Trey? Is it D? Or is it Ari? Oh, they knew that one. They knew that
Princess,
one.
you look like the skater
Thanks,
though.
guys. It's me.
It is Princess Rose. I'm definitely convinced that Rise and Shine is Alex. Mass Bandit has dropped to the bottom of the leadership board. Mass Bandit. I got faith in you, Mass Bandit. I think you can come back. James has moved up in the leadership board. Which E-Board member has an MBA in Communications Management? Which E-Board member has an MBA in Communications Management? Is it Princess? Is it Trey? Is it D? Or is it Ari?
Who is it?
Yeesh. The answer is
You know?
myself. I don't know how 5 people got that correct.
Who is Rise and Shine? I feel like Rise and Shine should get a prize. I don't know what that prize will be, but like, wow, shook right
James has moved up in the leadership board. I'm about to remove Rise and Shine because I'm a little,
now.
I'm a little
Stop that.
creeped out. I'm gonna remove
No,
Rise
Rise and Shine is
Which
just good at
E-Board
guessing.
member spent their 21st birthday in Iceland? Which E-Board member spent their 21st birthday in Iceland?
Rise and Shine can't be D because D is D on the board.
No, I said Alex. I think it's Alex.
Well, no, there's a Diamante in here, so he could be D.
Oh yeah, he
Are
could.
you cheating
He
right
could be.
now, Rise and Shine?
So Daenerys, aka D, spent his 21st birthday in Iceland. Don't worry, D. We will ask you about how stamped your passport is later.
Yes.
So Rise and Shine, if you get this next question correct, I'm gonna remove you. So I'm just giving you a heads up. You might want to get it wrong on purpose. But shout out to everybody else on the leadership board. Next question. Which E-board member was pepper sprayed and tear gassed during the George Floyd protest? Which E-board member was pepper sprayed and tear gassed during the George Floyd protest? They thought it was Ari, but it was
I thought it was
not.
Ari.
It was me. It was me, Trey Cobbs. I wonder who got that one right. Oh, Rise and Shine, you missed that one on purpose. I like that. Smart person. We got Did Jesus on the leadership board. Welcome to the leadership board, Did Jesus. This graduate has 800,000 plus in subscribers on YouTube and has acquired millions of views on the platform as well. Who is this person? This graduate has 800,000 subscribers on YouTube and has acquired millions of views on the platform as well. This is a Full Sail University graduate. If you answered the green square, you are correct. You are correct. All right, you gonna zoom in like that? James is moving on up in the leadership board. D, what happened? You done fell off. You moving down. Moving down, D. Which E-board member has 12 siblings?
We got a lot of siblings, guys. We got a
do.
lot of us. We got a lot of
Oh.
siblings. We can lead large groups, so I hope you're ready.
Been doing it all our lives, literally. And the answer was Daenerys. Mr. D, aka Brick, has 12 siblings. Rise and Shine still maintaining the top of the leadership board. James is quickly approaching behind
James
Princess.
has been doing very well.
And Steph, welcome to the leadership board. Steph, welcome to the leadership board. Glad to have you in the top. This book, The Book Monster, was by Walter Dean Myers, got this E-board member into reading. The Book Monster by Walter Dean Myers got this E-board member into reading.
Whoa,
I knew that one. I like
No,
that.
Don't nobody
so
think that
well.
I read.
I'm offended.
Nobody voted for
Wow.
me. I read.
I love that you guys know me so well. This makes me really happy. Thank you.
Oh, D, they said you don't read.
I don't read. Nobody thinks that I read anything.
Oh gosh.
James is in second place, knocking Princess out of the
Okay,
second place position. Steph and the Jesus is back on the leadership board. Welcome back, the Jesus. We missed you. Which recording arts graduate has worked with Mariah Carey and Bruno Mars on tour? Which recording arts graduate has worked with Mariah Carey and Bruno Mars on tour? Is it Marcus Carmichael, Tremaine Williams, Tom Boyd, or Jason Delgado? Person worked with Mariah Carey and Bruno Mars. Nobody got that one correct. It was Mr. Tremaine Williams. Mr. Tremaine Williams was a 2017 inductee into the Full Sail University Hall of Fame. Make sure that y'all check him out. He is an awesome person, dope person. Nobody got that one correct. Rise and Shine, I believe you missed that one on purpose. It's okay. Which E-board member has competed against international slam poetry teams? Which E-board member has competed against international slam poetry teams? I like poetry, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I love poetry. But it wasn't me.
Oh, good job, guys.
Ooh, it was Ari. Ari has competed against international slam poetry teams. James is still
James
holding
is
down
out
the top.
here.
We got Nalia. Nalia,
James
welcome
is out here.
to the leadership board. Nalia, welcome to the leadership board. I wonder if she's gonna knock Steph off of the leadership board with this last question. Which e-board member likes pineapples on pizza? Which e-board member likes pineapples on pizza? I just want to throw it out there that if you like pineapples on pizza, you are either amazing or disgusting. It's up to you. Thought I was going to give y'all the answer, but I didn't.
Oh,
It
wow.
was Ari,
That's
and
so
nobody
funny.
got that one correct. I hate pineapples on pizza, but thank y'all for having so much faith in me. I appreciate it. But no, not me. So,
Hey.
in third place, we have, she don't count.
I don't count. I'm sorry.
Second place, we have James.
James did that.
First
Rise and
place,
shine.
Rise and Shine. First place, we have
was
Rise
Rise
and
and
Shine. So in the actual third place, we have Steph because Princess is being ignored in the third place position right now. So
Thank you. I'll accept that. Our first place winner was James because B is out here playing games.
It's D Rise and Shine.
I am
Yes.
definitely Rise and Shine.
James, you won that. You did a great job.
Congrats,
James.
James.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You know us very well. That was great. Okay.
Oh, Alex said he was the math bandit.
Oh, wow.
So I want to thank you all.
Oh, I'm happy you guys liked it.
I want to thank you all for participating in our Guess Who with BSU Kahoot. But right now, I am going to pass it over, I think, to Princess. Princess, you got it?
Yeah. Well, I'm happy y'all like that. That was super fun. It was fun putting that together and figuring out what wild things we were going to have y'all guess on. So thank you for participating. Now is the time. If you guys have any feedback, if there's anything you want to talk to us about, ask us about, like, what are you looking forward to with BSU this year? Yeah, so now is just that time. If y'all want to, like, unmute yourself, if you want to drop something in the chat, whatever we want to do, we can chop it up for a little bit. Just so that we all know, we do have 2 positions that are still available on the board, and they're the secretary and the treasurer. So if you want to apply for one of those positions, Nemo can drop his email in the chat for us, and you can email Nemo, and then we'll all get in contact with you and we can start that process. He just dropped his email in the chat. Thank you.
And I want you all to also feel free to let us know what you expect from us as the executive board of BSU. What do you want to see us do? What do you want to see BSU do as an organization?
Mm-hmm. Anybody wants to say anything? Now is your time. Our goal is to do one meeting. How can online students become involved in BSU, even if it's not as an administrative position? You can do what you're doing now. We're always going to have the meetings posted on FS1 and then on our Facebook and our Instagram. I think that Nemo dropped our Facebook in the chat already, but if you can drop the Facebook and the Instagram in the chat so that they can follow us there. And then, yeah, if you just sign up for the different meetings via FS1, you can always join us because we're probably going to be on Zoom for a while. We don't really know when we're going to open back up. And I'm an online student. I live in Florida, but I'm an online student. So we really want to reach out to online students more and get them more involved. Just because y'all can't come to campus doesn't mean that you can't participate. So, yeah, we definitely have some stuff in the works for that. Have you all established any goals yet as an e-board? If so, what are they? Well, definitely our goal right now is to, first we wanted to say hey, and next we're going to try to do at least one meeting a month. We're trying to figure out an exact, like, consistent every month it'll be on this day. It's probably going to be the 3rd Tuesday of each month. And on the months that have a 5th Tuesday, there's a possibility that there will be like an event on that time as well. But yeah, right now we're trying to create a calendar so that we can really have a good handle on what types of events we're going to do, And yeah, stuff like that. So if there are any types of events that y'all want to do, any topics you want to hit on, let us know so that we can throw that into our calendar. Trey, do you want to talk about your alumni?
So, yes, that's
Because
what I was
Trey
about
has
to do.
some amazing ideas. Yes.
So I will, just to piggyback off of Princess. Thank you, Princess. Each of us in our respective roles have individual goals that we've set as far as our positions are concerned. So myself serving as the alumni chair, we are aiming to create a mentorship program between alums in different media industries and the students of BSU. So not only that, but we're just trying to establish a lot of different networking opportunities for you all to participate and engage with Black and Brown alums that graduated from the Full Sail, so that we can go ahead and get mentorship, not only mentorship opportunities rolling, but also career opportunities and things of that nature. So that's from the alumni side, and I know everybody else has their own individual respective goals that correlate with their positions.
For D and I, because D is doing social media, and we're going to really be working on branding BSU and having us pop in on the internet. We want to showcase all of our Black and Brown students at Full Sail, because we want people that come to Full Sail, people that want to come to Full Sail, and people that are like the administration at Full Sail to see that we are also talented, and there is a lot of talent in our community. So we definitely want to showcase y'all in our social media and all that. So we're really just working on branding that and really putting our voices out there on the internet. So yeah, we're excited. We've got a lot of ideas. So we're hoping that we can implement them all for you guys.
No one else has anything that they want to see from BSU? So let's say we have a lot of online students here right now. So if you could come to Full Sail for one BSU event, what would you want that to be? Maybe that'll get you guys brainstorming.
To piggyback off of that, our online students that we have on right now, are y'all in Florida or are you elsewhere?
It's okay if you're not.
Let's drop some locations. Yeah, Trey is in Atlanta and he's on the board. We got okay, Detroit. Yes, I'm from Lansing.
Do you guys know each other?
Okay. Right, because you both are from Detroit. Not that like everybody knows each other in Detroit, but
not that you do, but yeah, I was about to say that'd be dope. That's dope.
That's exciting. I'm from Lansing. Yay.
I'm from Pensacola.
We got North Carolina.
Nobody here in
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Nobody else here in Atlanta. I feel so alone,
cool.
So isolated. It's okay. It's okay.
Michigan is showing out.
We really are. We are representing today. We got our little mitten. We're right here.
Okay. All right. It's still not 11. It's still not Atlanta. It's still not Atlanta.
Honey.
So calm down.
I love this. Yes, 313-517 what?
305.
Get an email.
Alex, you're being ignored like Princess was in the Kahoot game.
All
right. Does anyone have any other questions, any other expectations, anything else that you would want to see us as an organization do? Also, I want to go ahead and throw it out there while I was on the topic of the mentorship program. We have a lot of Black and Brown alums who are interested in forming mentor-mentee relationships with students, but fortunately, they are willing to do so for students and members of the Black Student Union. So if you are interested, please make sure that you stay in contact with us. Please make sure that you are joining events and making sure that you participate and are engaged and active with all of our events. If that is something that who started Winfluencer? Winfluencer is my brand. That's my personal brand. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's on your shirt. I was like, Winfluencer, where did that come from? It's on your shirt. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yes, that is my brand. All right, Amy.
I have a quick question. I'm curious about how y'all have been taking care of during the pandemic. I guess I'd like some filter back into it. Wow, love that so much. And the next one,
thank you, Dominique.
Oh, we can share our social media handles as well if y'all want to. You can drop them in there while I address the pandemic question. One of my big goals that I didn't mention earlier is I really want to talk about a lot of mental health awareness within BSU. And so we have discussed different ways that we can talk about that and do different things with our community. Just because I know that it's very important and sometimes it's really stigmatized in the Black community and in the Black Brown community. So we're definitely going to do some mental health awareness things. And I've been doing good during the pandemic. Thank you for asking. If anyone else would like to share about their time in the pandemic, I actually started back in school during the pandemic. So that was very exciting that I was able to get back into my classes and all that. So yes, hopefully that answered your question adequately.
Well, I'll
Um,
say, go ahead.
Be mentored.
So I've been doing good in the during the pandemic. I see that you said, how does that filter back into BSU engagement? For me, BSU, this is like our first meeting with all of you guys, but since I've been with BSU, it's been keeping me engaged and giving me some like, something to look forward to. So with that being said, running the social media, as I run the social media, I know a lot of people are on social media because of the pandemic now, probably all times of the day. Is there anything you guys would like to see on our Instagram as far as like story wise or anything like that? And that's all I have. You can just drop that in the chat and I'll get that information.
So to answer that question, I am a kinesthetic learner. I'll preface by saying that I am a kinesthetic learner, but I also have ADHD. So it's very hard for me to sit in one place for too long and be idle for too long. So I've been definitely perfecting a lot of different crafts and picking up a lot of different skills. I am a teacher here in Atlanta, so it's been very hard for me to teach in an online setting, considering my kinesthetic learning style and my ADHD. But it has allowed me to gain a lot of skills that would be necessary for communicating in my role, communicating with Black alumni, communicating with people who may be willing to do speaking engagements, communicating with people who might not be willing to do speaking engagement, communicating with people who are friendly, communicating with people who are not friendly. So I've just been really, I say, intentional about my time and how I've used my time during this time.
What about you guys? Can somebody, come on the mic and tell us how they've been doing in the pandemic? Maybe.
Well, I guess I won't say I would guess. I know I've been doing good. One thing that I've been doing during the pandemic was my daughters, we started them an LLC. So they've been selling their lip balm, lip gloss, and bath bombs throughout the entire summer. So that's put me,
Wow, I love that.
into hustle and grind mode. That's something that I've been doing also. Just me continuing on in my creativity by doing photography as well as videography. So that's pretty much what I've been doing throughout the entire quarantine, as well as enrolling into Full Sail University, which led me to here with BSU, which I'm enjoying. This is like my little, I guess, HBCU time along with Full Sail University. So I guess that's what I would consider it being. But I enjoyed this tonight, and I want to continue on with it.
That makes me really happy. Thanks for coming on and thanks for sharing that with us. Drop their website. I need some lip balm. Drop that website, please.
I was just about to say that. I got a lot of kids.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm a teacher, so I got a lot of kids who need lip balm, and I will buy it for them. Just drop that link if you got a website, if you got social media pages for them. James, make sure you get that information to us. We want to support.
Nemo, can you drop your email again? I'm looking for it in the chat and I have scrolled past it many times and have not seen it. Just so if anybody wants to be a part of BSU on the board, because we still have those two positions available, secretary and treasurer, or if you don't want to be on, but you have a friend that's at Full Sail and you're like, oh, wow, that'd be so great for that. That would be awesome. We would love to fill those positions. So yeah, this was great, guys. The Riley and Lulu show. Ready?
Does anyone else any final thoughts want to share how they've been doing in quarantine, or maybe you have a business you want to promote right now or something?
Yes, let's promote. Could you outline some of the requirements for a position? We can hear you.
Okay, I was just wondering. Well, I'm Nylea, for everybody who's wondering. But this quarantine with coronavirus and everything that's going on, it's been good. Well, I'm a model, so I've been modeling. I've been working. I've been going to Full Sail. I just started Full Sail back in June. It's good. It's different, honestly. That's all I can say. Everything that's going on is different, but I'm trying to maintain it and whatnot. But yeah.
You can't hear me. I'm muted. What did you say that you do?
I model, and I also
Okay, that's what I thought I heard. Okay, that's exciting. Well, welcome, and thank you for coming on and sharing that with us. I am going to have Nemo talk about those positions real quick. I'm really proud of us because we've stuck to a time frame. I'm a believer of time frames and sticking to them. So good job to all of us here. There you are, Nemo. Can you tell us about the secretary and treasurer positions, please?
Yeah, so I'll be able to like give more detail kind of via email, but kind of just like a general snapshot. The secretary position, your biggest role is going to be meeting notes, so documenting meeting notes, whether it be during our current meetings, like what you're seeing now, or during our executive board meetings, because we at least have one meeting for the global Full Sail, and then we have e-board meetings, executive board meetings, where students are pretty much planning these events. Our e-board is, they sat down and they spend their time coming up with these concepts before you see them and come to life. So that's going to be the biggest thing. And you're taking those notes because it helps us understand, remember things, certain points. The president, Madam President, Madam CEO would be able to say, hey, whoever that secretary is, there was that one note, Daenerys made about what we should do social media wise, or hey, what was that one thing Trey said about the alumni chair? Just in case anything gets missed, that secretary is able to capture that. And usually, time length wise, you're probably looking at 1 to 2 hours a month minimum with the BSU. So we understand that you all are students. We don't need you to be here, even if it's virtually 5, 6, 7, 10 hours. Outside of just if you want to put in that time and effort, but the minimum would be 1 to 2 hours. And then the treasurer position is just like how it sounds. Really, it's a CFO position, so you'd be the chief financial officer, and your role would be finding creative ways to help the organization make money. So it could be whatever innovative ideas you come up with our social media chair, or something bigger than that, right? Maybe it starts off with something like t-shirts, but then maybe you have an idea that can raise thousands of dollars. Who knows what your kind of big goal would be? But either way, either position, you're looking at 1 to 2 hours minimum a month with the team. And if you have more, you want more details into that, like, oh, these are the 6 or 7 checkpoints that you'd have to be responsible for as a treasurer or a secretary. I got you. And also, even if you've never done this stuff before, we'd be willing to train you. I would be willing to train you, right? Because we want, as I mentioned, one of those pillars of BSU is leadership, diversity, and culture. And so I understand that some people will be getting developed as leaders as they join this organization. So it's really cool to be able to see someone say, hey, let's harness your skill sets. Let's add to your skill sets. As an advisor, my goal with the students is also to develop them and make them stronger. So when they get out of Full Sail, they can be dominating their respective industries as well, which is going to be super important. So yeah, hopefully that was a good insight to what we do. And if you do have any questions, feel free to throw them at me. I think I got it.
Thank you so much for that.
Cool.
Okay, guys, we have a minute left, so I'm just gonna wrap it all up for us today. I think that was a great event. Thank you all so much for coming out. I am going to drop our names and our positions in the chat again. I'm Princess Rose, and I'm our CEO. Ari, who was not able to make it today, is our our is it COO, CCO? There are lots of C's here. Lots of C's are happening around. COO. That's what I meant to put, guys. 1 second. I'm going to change that in the chat. D is our social media and marketing chair, and Trey is our alumni chair. And we're so excited that y'all are here with us, and we're excited to keep making fun events for you guys and hanging out. So, yeah.
I have one last thing. If you guys think of it while you're not here, if you think of an idea of something you'd like to see, just DM us on Instagram at the the Full Sail BSU page. That's all.
FS_BSU. Okay, yeah. Okay, guys, that was fun. We'll see y'all later.
Thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah, money, get out of here.
You do that to your homie?
Yeah. That was fun.
That worked.
Congrats. First event.
It wasn't as stressful as I thought it was gonna be. So yay. Great guys.
I think since it's virtual, it's a lot less stressful. But when I started having issues with my computer, I was like, why today? Why today? Why today? I restarted it and everything, and it would not let me join.
Yeah, I've never seen it actually happen before. I mean, I've seen people say they can't get into the actual stream or chat, but I don't know why that happens.
Yeah, I was typing in the password. It wouldn't let me join to do for anything. Like if it was to save my life to join, I would be dead.
Oh gosh.
So what we normally do after events is we do a report, if you will. So I treat it like a report card almost. So you'll grade the event. We'll go from A to F, or F to A, whichever one is your better suit. And then you would then give like a brief synopsis as to why you gave that grade. So normally the executive board would go first, and then I would kind of end it as like a, hey, this is my thoughts from my standpoint and seeing so many events and what we do as a student org. So you guys can take it in any order you want to.
I can go.
I just want to point out that it's still recording.
Let's all go at once.
Yes.
I just wanted to point out that it's still recording. I don't know if you wanted it to still be recording, Alex.
True. That's a good point. All right, so if you are watching this on the replay, you saw a little bit of how we do things.
Hey,
so,
friends.
If you become a member of the executive board, then you get to find out what happens behind the glass. So see y'all later, everybody. Wait.